Get ready, Staten Island. It's time to celebrate 5 years of Ferry Hawks baseball. Come out to the ballpark as the Ferry Hawks welcome in the Charleston Dirty Birds May 5th through the 10th. Grab the kids and come on out. We kick it off on Tuesday, May 5th with Cinco de Baseball with $5 tickets and $5 food and beverage specials. And we end the week as we celebrate all moms on Mother's Day. Moms get in free. Visit ferryhawks.com now to lock in your seats.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Excuse me, taxi. Okay, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
All right, welcome back to the Dick Morris and Doug DePiro show, sponsored by the Patriot Gold.
I saw you on the phone a second ago. What are you doing on the phone, Dick? What was that all about?
Well, I used the break to call President Trump, and I didn't get him, but I did leave a message on his tape saying that you should intervene and demand that Republican legislatures insist that even if it means holding a primary again and nullifying the results of a first primary under new lines, that these southern states have got to change their district lines so that they're not holding an unconstitutional election.
Okay. We got Betsy McCaughey on the line, and we need to speak with her. Hi, Betsy.
We'll
it is great to talk with you today, Dick and Doug. And I'm holding something very interesting here. The Citizens Budget Commission in New York issued a report this week.
I used to work for them.
Chastising Mamdani and saying the goal should be to make New York City and state magnetic, not affordable, magnetic. In other words, attract and valuable businesses, innovators, job creators, residents, and families. And that's exactly what I'm doing for Connecticut. I'm making Connecticut magnetic.
Yes,
Betsy, you know, I used to be the research director at the Citizens Budget Commission.
Really?
I worked there for 5 years when I was a kid. And that's so true. We should explain that Betsy is running as a Republican candidate for governor of Connecticut. And because the income tax in Connecticut is a function of state government, she's demanding that it be repealed, and that as Connecticut residents fill out their DRS forms, they not be required to file state taxes, but the state tax should be eliminated. And more power to you, and good luck.
That's right, and what this is going to do, according to the President's own Council of Economic Advisors, it's not just going to save people money because they're not paying the state tax. They're going to earn much more pre-tax. Their business startups will increase 25%. Pre-tax earnings for the average wage worker in the state will go up $6,700 the first year, because when you announce that you're going to zero, companies start to come back into the state and business activity picks up.
Do they realize that this is a two-way street? The businesses can leave, but they can also come back?
That's right. I realize that. I often hold up a map, Dick, a map of all the states that are going to zero or have already made it to zero, and that's where all the companies leaving Connecticut are going, and New York, by the way, as well. They're heading out of New York and Connecticut and the high-tax states to the low-tax states and the zero-tax states. Being a high-tax state is not an act of nature. You can change that.
What can we do to get you elected?
Well, first come to Betsy2026.com and make a donation, because a donation will fuel this campaign with the public funding needed to reach every voter in the state. It's a simple message. Axe the tax, control the spending. And it's urgent this week, because this week the Connecticut legislature just passed a record budget, $28.1 billion. It's a record high budget with many more giveaways for new child care programs and social benefits. Meanwhile, people are heading out of the state. It's in serious decline.
They're taking their kids out of the state. We don't need the child care program. They're moving their families out of the state.
Of course. The fact is, the best affordability plan is a good job and a growing paycheck. Affordability is not the issue. We've got to make the state a magnet for growth.
A bus or plane ticket to Florida or Texas.
Right.
Yeah. Betsy, explain about the matching funds, the state funds.
That's a very interesting question. Yes, Connecticut has an unusual program. Once I raise $340,000 in small donations, the state provides a huge pot of money for each candidate. And in fact, if everyone listening, Dick, who lives in Connecticut right now or in New York decided to donate a small amount, $50, to this campaign, we'd be funded at the end of the day and on the road to a Connecticut comeback.
And this is serious. I want every listener to sit down and to send a check to Betsy. Give me the info, Betsy. Yes,
Betsy 2026 at 5 Partridge Hollow Road, Greenwich, Connecticut, 06831. Or even easier, go to the website, Betsy2026.com with your credit card. You can do this on your phone. You don't even have to go to your computer. Just type in Betsy2026.com, BETSY2026.com, and make a donation. It will be accepted right away. I will acknowledge it. It's confidential. You won't have to fill out any extra forms after that. And the fact is that these donations, these small donations, fuel an enormous public grant so that I will be out there all over the state campaigning to phase out this income tax and control spending and make Connecticut a low-tax, high-growth state. That's what our kids and grandkids need. We don't want to watch our families leave Connecticut because there are no opportunities here.
And it's very important to understand that this is one of the rare opportunities that we will have in our lifetime to really lower taxes. If we can get Betsy on the ballot, and all we need here is for $345 per person, and we have $100,000 so far that we've raised, and we just need the extra amount to put us over the top. We need another,
It's got to get to $340,000.
We need $240,000, and literally we could do it in one day with your show, Dick, because so many people listen to this program. It is such an important program. You are such an important opinion leader that if everyone listening who likes the idea of Connecticut being a high-growth state, get rid of that income tax and the spending that is permitted because of the income tax, we will be on the road to real growth in Connecticut.
Yeah, this is so important. It's so crucial. So please do this, and let's make Connecticut a growth state. All the states the top 10 states in the country that are growing, all have no income tax or are eliminating their income tax.
That's right. The income tax is an economy killer. According to the president, his own Council of Economic Advisors has urged this state to eliminate the income tax.
Absolutely. We have to take a break, but let's go.
The tax, Betsy.
And Betsy2026.com, right, Betsy?
That's right. BETSY2026.com, all one word. And
thank you so much
for this very strong endorsement.
And thank you, Betsy.
Let Century Management Solutions get you to your next medical appointment. They specialize in non-emergency medical transportation, connecting patients to care, safety, reliability, and on time. Their advanced technology platform seamlessly coordinates patients, healthcare providers, insurers, and transportation partners all in one powerful network. With over 200 trusted transportation providers, they deliver scalable solutions backed by real-time tracking and complete transparency. Go to SENTRYMS.com.